The Teachings of Honor, 2nd edition, written by Dr. Arnold Nerenberg, Ph.D., narrated by Hugh, Frazier, Jr. Prologue. Honor to the People. I am a voice from a timeless dimension. I am of no place or gender or age. I speak with you as yourself. You are the urge to goodness, filled with love and kindness. The full beauty of you is not yet known to anyone, including yourself. You are a noble and radiant being, hidden in the sheath of self. You yearn to be known and loved. This is your guide as to the gift you will give to others. See the greatness in all beings, that your own greatness will manifest. This is your destiny. Follow the way of honor. Chapter 1. The Psychology of Honor. On the streets, 1,049 people were interviewed. The average age was 39, 46% female, and 54% male. Without even defining the word honor, when asked if honor was important to them personally, 93% said yes. When asked, do you think that if the world had more honor, we would have more peace? 84% said yes. When asked, do you think if people had more honor, they would be happier? 79% said yes. People value honor. They see honor as leading to more peace and happiness. The way of honor. Honor is loyalty to your highest constructive values, enshrined in the 4 commandments of honor. Number 1, I wish you well. Number 2, I take full responsibility for co-creating my reality and my problems. Number 3, I am grateful for the power I gain from hardship. Number 4, I seek always to serve my highest values. Or, if you believe in God, God, your wish is my only wish. To be a disciple of honor, follow the 4 commandments of honor. First commandment defines your relationship with all others. It is the path to your peace and is an extension of your love and compassion. I wish you well. The second commandment. The second commandment involves your relationship to yourself. It is the path to your nobility and the attitude of a true warrior. I'm grateful for the power I gained from hardship. The third commandment involves your relationship with yourself. It is part of the path to your freedom. I take full responsibility for co-creating my reality and my problems. The fourth commandment defines your relationship to God and/or to your highest values. It is the path to your salvation from wrongness and regret. God, your wish is my only wish. If you do not wish to address God or do not believe, the alternative is, I seek always to serve my highest values. The pledge. To be a disciple of honor means to commit to a lifetime of repeating the 4 commandments of honor 3 times a day. This is the pledge. I pledge myself for all the days of my life to the 4 commandments of honor, and I will teach them to those I love. I will repeat them every morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will listen to myself recite them. I have given this pledge to over 1,000 of my patients. Over 95% report feeling good as soon as they take it. Over 95% report feeling more hope. Over 92% report feeling more meaning in life. The bridge. The bridge between the realm of honor to the reality of its application is this. What is the most honorable thing to think, say, and do? This should be repeated 3 times a day with the commandments of honor and in all situations. Honor is the gold standard for assessing all thoughts, words, and actions. You will go to a very advanced level of honor. The light and love within you cannot be denied, and you will find expression. The more often you repeat the commandments of honor, the more powerful the honor within you will manifest. And then repeat the bridge. What's the most honorable thing to think, say, and do? Honor will be the gold standard for all you think, say, and do. You will no longer ask, what will make you happy? Rather, you will ask, what will make you honorable? And honor is the foundation of true happiness. As with the commandments, you will repeat the bridge 3 times a day. Repetition is preparation for application. True happiness. It is impossible to achieve true happiness without honor. You can have fun, entertainment, enjoyment, pleasure without honor, but not true happiness. Pursue honor, and true happiness will come. Self-esteem, self-respect, self-confidence, and peace of mind will come as well. Honor is the foundation of true happiness. You cannot be truly happy if you are not honorable. You can have fun, but cannot be happy. Honor is a necessary but not sufficient condition to be happy. You can be honorable and miserable for a while. You will achieve more wisdom and compassion through the suffering and lead to a life of less regret. For a disciple of honor, all pain is fuel to feed the manifesting of destiny. Happiness is fleeting, but honor is forever. The goal of the honor movement is to release the society-building powers of honor teachings. Loving yourself involves taking care of your health and living honorably. The process I discovered in myself that veiled me from my true nature is universal. A sign that is active in anyone is their prolonged anger. That means the person is very likely feeding it with distortions, rationalizations, and justifications and half-truths. I don't do that anymore, but now I can see it in others. I recognize what I used to do. The only way I can be a role model for my teachings of honor is to use my own life as a model of reframing and transforming tribulation into triumph. I must be totally sincere and walk the walk, and not only talk the talk. I have done this, and I am doing this and intend to always do this. This is the true source of my authority to call others to do this path. And if you wish to inspire and help your loved ones and others, then you must also reach yourself first with your full sincerity. Then your words will have an impact on those who hear you, and you will also impact your own heart. The primary goal of the honor therapist is to see the greatness in his patient. The primary goal of the patient is to come back much stronger than ever before. It seems the honor I speak and live are the new source from which I arise and flow the waters of my thoughts. Yes, absolutely. Constructive self-talk can move mountains of inner toxicity. Here are my 25 laws of honor. Number 1. I refuse to react to your negativity. I will only respond to your vulnerability. Number 2, I love you. Number 3, all things work for good for those who seek the good. Or, all things work for good for those who love the Lord. 4, I arise to the struggle always. 5, I keep my word always. 6, God, if you wish me to lose everything, then I want to lose everything. Or, if I'm meant to lose everything, then I wish to lose everything. 7, God, if you wish for me to gain great abundance, then I want to gain great abundance. Or, if I am meant to gain great abundance, then I wish to gain great abundance. 8, I can, I will, now. Now is only used when ready to act. 9, I seek to uplift and inspire my loved ones and the world through my legacy. 10, I will follow all negative reactions immediately with positive self-talk. 11, I'll be fine. I'm grateful. Thank you, God. Or, I'll be fine. I'm grateful. 12, I refuse to allow you to control my anger, ever. 13, it's not about me. Or, it's not personal. 14, I release you to your destiny, and I wish you well. Used when abandoned in a relationship. 15, it will happen in God's time, not mine. Or, it will happen in its own time, not mine. 16, justice will prevail. 17, I have the right to be who I really am, as long as the expression of my true self is in a respectfully real manner. 18, extreme respect always. 19, I apologize. Please forgive me. 20, God is sufficient unto me. My spouse is sufficient unto me. Or, honor is sufficient unto me. My spouse is sufficient unto me. Used when having sexual thoughts or feelings about somebody other than your spouse. 21, I'm here now, right now. Enjoy the moment. 22, after a long, healthy life, I welcome both the power I will gain through my death and welcome the power released to others. 23, after a long, healthy life, I welcome both the power my loved ones will gain through their deaths and welcome the power released to others. 24, your needs and reality are more important to me than mine. 25, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you. The most powerful thoughts in the universe are the 4 commandments of honor. Along with the bridge, they're to be repeated 3 times a day for life. As you apply them, you will rapidly transform your life. And that is extremely exciting. However, there is absolutely nothing necessarily exciting about repeating them. They simply and very quietly call upon the honor that already resides within you to rise up to manifest. Thus, you do become what you were meant to be. It is important to repeat the commandments of honor and the bridge 3 times a day. Repetition is preparation for application. The bridge is a bridge between the concepts of honor and reality. What is the most honorable thing to think, say, and do. They are called commandments because we are commanding the honor that is already within us to arise into manifestation of our thoughts, words, and actions. The way of honor is totally transformative, individually and collectively. Here are the 6 main points of the way of honor and legacy therapy. 1. The 4 commandments of honor. 2. The pledge. 3. The bridge. 4. Best true story and perspective. 5. Identity. 6. Balance. You'll notice very soon that the reality of honor will manifest more and more in your thoughts, words, and actions. The goal is for the honor that already resides within your being to become more important to you than your pride and more important than even life itself. This is the secret of truly loving yourself. The 5 central themes of the way of honor are these. 1. The 4 commandments of honor. 2. The pledge. 3. The bridge. 4. Identity. 5. Balance. We are not the thoughts that pop into our minds. They do not define who we are. They are based on our genetics, family background, and societal norms. We never chose them. We are not responsible for them. We are more of a reflection of the thoughts we choose to have. They reflect our identity. Do not fight your negative thoughts and feelings. Just balance them with honorable thoughts. The negativity will persist, but it will return less often. We are not responsible for the thoughts that pop into our minds. They do not define who we are. We are not responsible for the thoughts that pop into our minds. 80% of these thoughts are negative. It is best to let them be. We can balance them with constructive, honorable thoughts of our choosing. And these are the thoughts that define us. Very many wonderful people contact me to help them, to be their psychologist, and they want to be my patients. I totally understand this perspective, and it is correct, and I agree with it. But there is something else I also feel about the process of what's happening. Something not instead of, but in addition to. I feel that God may be sending these beautiful angels into my life, and for us to rise together into the way of honor. The psychological immune system. The main factor in all stress, loss of perspective. Loss of perspective, overreacting, weaken the psychological immune system. Perspective is the essence of the psychological immune system. It reduces the psychological and emotional harm that would otherwise result from perceived loss and threat. The 4 commandments of honor, the bridge, the 25 laws of honor, and the supremacy of honor code enhance perspective and thus strengthen the psychological immune system. A weakened psychological immune system weakens the physical immune system, and conversely, a strong psychological immune system will strengthen the physical immune system. The 3 dynamics of legacy. Number 1. Enshrined within your deepest struggle is the seed of your nobility, your destiny, and your legacy of honor. Number 2. All things work for good for those who seek the good. Or, said in another way, all things work for good for those who love the Lord. 3. Knowing that hardship will make you strong, and be grateful for that power. Honorable communication is respectfully real communication. The 15 aspects. 1. A genuine kindness, wisdom, and respect of boundaries. 2. Builds bridges and connections, not walls and barriers. 3. Fairness. 4. Truthful, honest. 5. Creates unity. 6. Often involves an honest expression of vulnerability, which does not have cover-ups, such as anger and withdrawal. 7. Reflects respectfully real thoughts. 8. Often involves expressing a perspective and context of well-wishing and appreciation. 9. Often has authentic expression of what really matters. 10. Respectfully real listening involves giving full attention. We offer a path to having a legacy of honor. We offer people the opportunity to take the pledge to be a disciple of honor, because I know it will transform their lives from the ordinary quest for survival and comfort into the realm of greatness. I can truly say I'm doing very well, because with God's help, I am able to transform tribulation into triumph through following the way of honor. And this path I have found to remove the veils so that the love may flow more abundantly through me. A poetic reading. The Queen. The army of the redeemed arise to the wind, drumming her name through the trees at night. The pulse of her charm whispers courage and might into their arms. The mystery of her song and the sound of her feet upon the clouds at dawn intoxicate the world with her demands. Who is she that is so crowned with nobility that none can resist the beauty of her laws and commands? By what holy name is she known? To reject her is the way of darkest disgrace. Her lovers eagerly sacrifice their blood, their everything, to taste the sweetness of her true embrace. She is the Queen of the universe, for whom the martyrs thirst, the beloved whose glance causes the earth to tremble. Thunder rolls before her step, and lightning is her scepter, causing stars to burst. Her holy name beats in the pulse of all creation, but only few of the wise dare to whisper it in their secret cells, for the timid faint in horror. Within the light of her sacred shrine, the winds drum what she is called, the sacred sound vibrating within the heart of all that is, the holy name of honor, the roar of virtue and wisdom's coronation. By honor is she known, and those disciples who live and die her willing slaves, as honor's martyrs. And thus does this story now unfold in truth, so long ago foretold.